Okay, hey, we're talking art
Hey.
next, huh?
Front.
You guys, you got microphone back there, don't you?
We
Yeah,
do.
good,
Yeah.
good. I just want to make sure everybody's
Sure
taken
do.
care of here. Okay, Gallery 5, what is that? And we got Carney and we got Steve, and you got everybody here today. Okay, good. And Craig, yeah, tell me about it. Who's going to speak first?
Gallery 5.
There you go, you're first. Steve is first.
Excellent.
12 of us were brought together from the brainchild of Richard MARE and
Yeah.
Paul Ambrose.
Yeah.
And we just, the group of us conceived the idea to work toward a brick and mortar art center.
Do you have one? I know
We
that-
do not.
You do not, because you're having your event at the Electric City Apartments, the ground
Correct,
floor,
the
right?
ground floor. And
But that's good, you got a space to use.
it is.
And
Yep,
it's
and this is
accessible.
our second pop-up. So we are building funds to move forward to have this brick and mortar. And, you know,
Well, it'd be nice to have a brick. Now, are you
would.
looking at this as a showroom, I use,
It'll-
or a gallery? I'd say showroom, that's all, sounds awful.
We'll have-
Sounds like you got beds and chairs in there, right?
Got
But
some
no.
cars, you know.
but we will, you know, I think our future plan is to have the art center that would have gallery space and it would have workspace.
That's what I was gonna ask you, and have
And-
creative
Yes,
space.
and then there will be artists, hopefully studios. Of course, the gift shop, exit through the gift shop, but
Because people have to buy art.
they really do.
For their-
And the city needs it, it deserves it, and we're here to make it happen.
Yeah, and I know you're an artist,
Correct.
yes. Carney, are you?
I am not. I am
But
a.
you like the idea,
I
right?
am a creative.
Okay.
I do my own photography and a little bit of watercolor, but it's not something that I would put in with the jurors to choose from at this time, maybe in the future.
You
But
never
right now,
know.
it's been a little busy with, you know, this is a volunteer act for all of us. It's a lot of sweat equity went into it to get that first show off the ground in June. Some of us never met each other before we started this, by I think last February. And then we started meeting every other Monday at some members' house, board members' houses, and it really just all came together. We went all our separate ways, made it happen. The call to artists went out, which was handled by one group we got invitations made, which was handled by another group. We have somebody who's handling our media. So everybody, I would think
You're working together.
we're dreamers, but we're dreamers that do.
Yeah.
And we just saw this
I
need.
love that, dreamers
Yeah.
that do, that's good.
It is, it's wonderful.
We just saw this need in Schenectady and for a pop-up with a purpose, which is really what we
I love
are,
the
you
title,
know?
yeah.
We just wanted to make art available to people. We wanted to have the 3 free days open to the public where families can come in or people, you know, from far and wide can come in and spend a really nice day seeing some absolutely incredible local art. And by the 3rd day of our June show, we had people coming from Saratoga and Corinth, and then the word just started spreading, and we were really
And that's
pleased.
what you're doing right now, is
Yeah.
spreading the word.
Yeah, we were really pleased with how it went the first time around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're going, it's an exhibition, should I call it an
Yes,
exhibition?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Will that be all medias? Now, I know that I know what you've been doing
Yes.
with your art contest.
That's Craig with the
Or
art
Craig,
contest.
I'm sorry, Craig,
Yep.
with the art, well, I meant the two of you, the art buddies here. I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
absolutely,
Yeah, and you
absolutely.
work together, but you've got the art contest
Yes,
going, yeah.
yes, absolutely.
And so that kind of works well with what's,
It works fantastic, you know, and each one of them fulfills a different art need in the area,
that's what
right?
I was getting at, because you do all media,
In
right?
the art contest, yes. I
In
do
the art
music
contest.
and poetry and
but this is
visual arts.
not going to be all media, it'll be visual art.
This is all going to be visual art. Gallery 5 is going to be visual art, October 26th through 29th. And,
The microphone.
It
and,
gives you a chance to go to the event at the Armory, right?
yeah,
It's here.
you could, hey, there's a lot to do. There's really a lot to do. So with that, each one of them fills a different need, and the Gallery 5 is the seasoned artist need, someplace to show your work, someplace to sell your work. And we put out a press release, and we did some, light reaching out, but we had like over 100 fine artists that submitted to Gallery 5. So we had
Are
to choose
you
from
kidding?
105
You got
different
enough wall
artists. So
space there?
there's a lot of people. Well, we chose, we whittled it down to 69 of those.
Okay.
So really, there's a lot of people making stuff in their homes, in their, little studios, in their houses or wherever, that want to show their art. And I mean,
Yeah.
this is, this is not just artists, this is artists that want to show and are seasoned and everything like that. So between that and, the art contest, both of those, hopefully are capturing a lot of the different steps that it takes for a person that wants to be creative, bringing them all the way up to somebody that is showing and selling and things like that. And
So you need to get some interior decorators coming and looking, right? Because they're the ones that.
That's a great point.
We do.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have David and Rudy.
Oh, my God,
Experience.
Grant, yeah.
Right.
They do all the hanging.
They do all the hanging, but to your point, that's a great point. Interior decorators say you need some art in this living room.
Yeah, they do,
right?
and then where are they gonna get it? They might as well get it from local artists.
Right.
Great.
yeah.
Let's bring Richard in here. Richard, I'll give you the mic there. Yeah, and I know that you've been instrumental in some of this, so tell us
Yes.
what your are and how and are you an artist?
I have a background in fashion and design, so.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
a
that's
little
important.
short, But I also paint, but I haven't painted in a while.
Yeah.
Basically, my involvement came about, Paul Ambrose, who's our president, and I were out to lunch, and we were discussing the art scene in Buffalo, where he's from. And we were talking about the arts festival that they have in Buffalo and how they support their artists, and we just thought it was time, even though it's been tried before in Schenectady, we felt that the timing
I was
now was
involved with
right.
Art Night, when we
Right,
did the Art Nights
exactly.
on Friday night. I mean, we worked really hard at that.
But we felt the timing was right to bring it back and test the waters to see what type of a turnout we could get, what type of interest we could get. And it kind of just snowballed from there. We reached out to Rudy and David, and they reached out, and then we built our
They
group.
were doing the innovation,
Right,
yeah, their
experience,
place.
and they've been involved in everything in the
Yeah,
city.
they're an
and
amazing
the country,
pair of
actually.
people, yeah.
So we have a group of 12 that meet regularly, and we all kind of, everyone kind of comes from a different area
But that's
to
good.
approach their work.
It's a
Right.
good mix.
So we all come together and we, as Carney said, we get things done. So I think this show is
Dreamers
gonna be-
that do, I do like that.
Yeah, yeah. We have, I think, 210 pieces of art.
Get that banner.
Yeah, we should have it embroidered on a pillow.
There we go.
But we have
Look what we
over,
created here.
yeah, 210 pieces of art we'll be showcasing at this
You got enough
pop-up.
space for all that in there?
We do. There's a lot of sculpture that are being shown. We have a lot of photography this time that we didn't have in the first showing. So it's a good mix. There's a lot of contemporary art this time. So I think people will be very pleased
I'm
and surprised.
excited to see that, I really am. Is there a charge for that?
There is not a charge, but there is a
You'll take
suggested
a donation, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I
We
love
are,
that.
we are a not-for-profit, and since we are looking to build toward a permanent space, donations are greatly appreciated.
Okay, but
So-
where's the electricity?
The Electric City is located on the corner of Erie Boulevard and State Street.
Yeah, and I got nice floor
And
space
downtown,
there,
yes.
yeah.
And we actually have two of the spaces we're taking over, so it's quite a large space.
Yeah.
And possibly part of the third, so.
Oh, great,
depending on
great,
how
that's
many
wonderful.
spread
And
out.
not only that, but it allows people to see what's available for
Yes.
rent if they, not that you want to lose that space.
No.
Right.
And we'd also like to thank Highbridge Construction and Building for
Yeah.
donating the space to us because.
Is that apartment, I haven't been in the building itself, but the apartments are all pretty tight. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
mostly
I
every
think
place
everything
that
is-
Yeah,
puts up an
yeah.
apartment house,
rented.
it's gone. I mean, they fill them up
Yeah.
very
And they're starting
fast.
to fill the retail spaces now, so.
Yeah. Retail's a little bit harder because of COVID. I think a lot of the retail places
Yes.
had decided to kind of, back off. They weren't getting, they couldn't open up, and it was difficult for business. And I personally like to walk into a store. I don't buy anything online. It's just like, really, I need to support my people that are paying their electric bills and employing people
Exactly.
in this
Right.
area. That's the way I operate. One more time, when is it?
It is October 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th.
4 days.
4 days. The Thursday night is invitation only. Friday, it's open to the public. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I
Friday
know,
is,
when is it open? We didn't talk
5 to
about-
8.
5 to 8, okay.
And on
5 to 9.
Saturday,
After work, they can
5
pop
to
in
9.
after work.
And
Yeah.
then Saturday and Sunday, noon to 4.
Okay, that's good. So, who are some of the artists? Do you can recall some names or anything? Anybody got names?
Oh, yeah. We have.
Give them a shout out for,
We have Christopher Pierce. We have Steve Kowalski.
oh, that guy, is he gonna do that
He's,
again?
yes, absolutely. Great stuff. You sold a bunch of stuff last time.
I know.
And myself, Craig Petreikis, and we have Oscar Bogran, and we have Samantha Herbst, and we have
Robley.
Robalee McIntyre, who sold a bunch of stuff last time. We have George Van Hook. We have Ken
He's good,
Wilson.
he's good.
Ken Wilson, who was written up
Oh,
in
I know
the
Ken
Gazette. He does plein air paintings, phenomenal.
FIBO.
Carol Caruso, who is
Yes.
a new artist to me, but she has some amazing stuff. Who am I missing?
Fibo Vibo.
Vivo
Oh,
Vivo.
yeah, can't
So we
wait.
have Vivo Vivo, who sent us photographs of people themselves with different animal heads on around Schenectady. And they are weird and awesome at the same
Can you
time.
identify the individuals? No.
No, not in the photos. And we don't really, some of
I
us
love
may
them.
know who they are, but we don't really know who they are. So they just identify themselves as Vibo Vibo. Like one of the photographs is in Pizza King. There's a chicken in Pizza King.
Oh my God.
It is phenomenal. So,
Oh,
and
that sounds like fun.
Oh,
they
yeah.
may make a guest
So we really need
appearance.
to get to that exhibit.
Yeah,
Sometime at the show.
Yeah.
So, hopefully in costume. And we have a bunch of other people.
69 of us.
Who is an artist that just submitted. I never heard of her before. I love her. Love her stuff.
Well, this is what
Yeah.
what you've done is you've opened up a world
Yeah.
for people who have not been able to maybe exhibit because they don't know where to do it. It used to be the museum would have art. They got rid of all of their
Right,
art.
yeah.
I mean, art is so important, and I think we need to appreciate it more. And we can't appreciate it unless we see it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
One of the really cool things about doing this event and this Gallery 5 is that artists are submitting to us and we get to see art. It's one of the benefits of 105 different artists out there
Yeah.
in the area, make connections with
Yeah.
people. And artists love the opportunity to show their art, so it's making people happy.
One
I
of
think
the
it's
things that-
important,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I think it's important to add that we encourage the artists to be there. We want the artists to interact with people while they're considering
I want
their
them to- yeah,
art.
yeah.
Because sometimes they need to tell what went into it. And, people get a very specific feeling from art. That's why we all like something different. And it's wonderful to have the artists there representing themselves and the opportunity to talk to people about their inspiration. And I think it's also important for us to mention that we're going to be doing artist talks this time. So probably 4 or 5 times on the public days, we will allow people to actually
Oh,
interact
I
with the
think that's
artists.
great, yeah.
Yep.
I just was thinking, one of the things that's happened recently is we've had the Van Gogh immersion here, and now having Monet. What we've done now is we're creating this art, thinking of art. Art is here. And whether you're looking at Monet or you're looking at a local artist, the inspirations are there for different artists to come
You're right,
forward with their art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat.
Well, I congratulate the Gallery 4, and 4 or 5. Well, there's 4 of you.
That's
I'm
right.
Sorry. I'm counting 4, but you're 5. I mean, 5 is the name of it. You've got 12 working on it. I ain't got too many numbers here. But anyway.
Or jury of 12.
But anyway, I want to congratulate Gallery 5 for that, and I hope you find a home soon, a permanent home.
Thank you.
So that you'll be
Yeah.
able to bring in a lot of permanent art for people to see on a daily basis, not just for an occasional show.
Yes.
Thank you all for
Thank
being
you.
here.
I
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Love what you do.
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome.